Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we are talking about a brand new set announced for the TCG today called Maze of Memories. Really cool set. It looks like it's mostly going to be a reprint set, but there are some really cool little goodies that have also been announced earlier today with the product's official announcement that are going to be actually TCG exclusives, I believe, which is very cool. So looking at the core set, or the box, like, you know what I mean, the case box, it looks really cool, to be honest. I like the way this looks. I like that it's just a bunch of different artwork spliced in together there, which is really cool. And as you can see on it, there's already confirmation on a couple of really nice reprints. We'll get to those in a second, but let's get reading on the new set. So from Konami, official quotes from Konami, Maze of Memories is packed with cards that open the gates to Yu-Gi-Oh's history. You can relive the advent of Yugi's first ritual monster with Blackluster Soldier, Legendary Swordsman. Get back to class with the Duel Academy field spell, or rev it up with Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. By the way, Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon is actually a pretty freaking good Synchro 8. It really is. I definitely want to look at potentially playing that card in something like Zephyr, because that's a deck I play that can make 8s, and any other deck that can really make 8s. This card is definitely something to take a look at, could potentially make use of. So yeah, really cool. These are some imported cards from the OCG they've had for a little bit. You know, not too long, but long enough that we're probably ready for, so this is good to see. Next up here we see every good labyrinth needs a, not labyrinth as in our labyrinth, but every good labyrinth needs a guardian, and Maze of Memories is defended by new world premiere cards that revitalize the Paradox Brothers' iconic gate guardian. Combine Kazejin, Suijin, and Sangha of the Thunder in any way you like to special summon brand new fusion monsters. That is really interesting. I do not know what to expect. Because obviously they could take these in a ton of different ways. For anybody who's like, oh, this is just going to be stupid manga bullshit, like whatever, anime bullshit, like no one cares. I mean, literally the most most recent situation I can think of is like a Shizu, right? Like they gave a Shizu retrains of her old fairy cards, and they're just insane. They run the metagame. Tier was one of the best decks, if not the best deck, and now it is a Tier 0 format where it tops 80% of the time since their release. They are legitimately insane, and they're anime cards. They're cards that, and honestly, this is a bigger deal. Like, not that the Paradox Brothers are like a giant thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you are a classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, you obviously know who the Paradox Brothers are, and you're probably like, oh yeah, that was always one of the classic, like, this could have been better, they should actually made these better cards. Here is the retrain for it. There's a ton of ways they can go. It's fusion based, clearly. I'm assuming there's going to be an awesome Gate Guardian fusion monster. I'm assuming that's what this artwork is. As you can see, like right here in the new box, this is obviously the new Gate Guardian. It's probably one of the fusions. We'll see what it comes out to. We'll see what it ends up doing. But I can't really speculate now at this point, other than it's fusion based. Hopefully, it's playable. I don't need it to be broken out of this world insane like the Ishizu cards, but if it's like one of those, if it's like a generically splashable package, or it's something more like the face card knights from Yugi's old deck, when they retrain those, where you're like, they actually do a thing. They could steal some duels. That's what I hope. I just hope it's not like complete wasted potential, because it's just like, oh, it's manga, it's retrained, but like, what's the point of retraining it if it doesn't do anything, right? So I just hope it does something. Doesn't need to be amazing. I just want something. All right, moving on from there. In order to make Maze of Memories truly amazing, it also includes memorable tournament level cards from the past, as well as modern day mainstays. You'll have another chance to smash the competition with one of the most powerful synchro monsters around, Baron de Fleur. Very cool. So that seems to be like the big chase reprint here, but there's a couple others that you can see on here. Spellbook of Fate is really nice. Rika Queen Teardrop, very nice as well. Like, legitimately might be the only expensive card in the Rika deck at all. And then you see some other imports. This card, the Red Eyes card, that's actually like a pretty nasty extender for them if they actually got like support down the line. That card could be crazy. And then, like, obviously you can look around at more stuff. One thing I will say is I don't know what this card is. I really don't. It looks like the monster that in the anime they pair with Labyrinth Wall that runs around. I can't remember his name is. Ghoul or something. It looks like his eyes and like him slashing, but this artwork does not look familiar to me. That could just be another TCG exclusive brand new card. This artwork from what is that card? Is it like TG Tank or something like that? It's one of those really old fusion cards from like original DM and stuff. Don't know that artwork. That could be a brand new card. And I also don't know this one at all either. So very, very curious. There's obviously like a bunch of cool little tidbits here hidden within these artworks. Some of these are imported. Some of these are reprints for cards we already know. But there's a couple here that I don't personally recognize. Maybe they already exist. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below if you know about any of these cards I'm picking out here. But very cool. I mean, it's cool. It's a nice reprint set. There's going to be some nice stuff there. There's going to be some cool imports from the OCG. And then hopefully some of these new cards are enough to kind of really help from that side. You know what I mean? If Konami really wants to sell this set, the reprints look solid, right? Handful of nice reprints. Handful of really nice imported cards that are anime built on, right? Stardust card, Blackluster Soldier card, right? Some big anime cards. And then there's the new stuff. If the new stuff has any sort of competitive viability, doesn't have to be a Shizu level, but somewhat relevant with like the Gate Guardian stuff, like we could be cooking. But I'm very curious where we end up there. So as for that, guys, I am out of here for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on this set and what you hope, particularly the Gate Guardian stuff does, or if any of these other like artworks you're not familiar with either. Let me know what you hope those could do in relation to their old versions, if those are retrains of old cards as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will see you in the next video. Subscribe if you have not yet, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.